Ohio for this non-conference battle between the Raiders and the Indians. Starting for the Raiders, Chris Walkoff. Number 14, Rob Welch. Number 20, and Shepard. For number 44, 6'1" junior Jason Cornell. Finally, the 6'2" and the sophomore Corey Scarborough. The Raiders come in at 10-3 and they're coached by Mr. Al Welch. And now for the 12-2 foot recovery Indians. At guard, 5'11" double number 22, Bobby LeBret. The off guard, the senior, number 44, Billy Leonard. Forward, 6'3" and senior, number 42, Mark Boone. Forward, 6'5" and a junior, number 45, Sean Boone. And there, a big man, 6'6" and a senior, number 43, Doug Boone. The Indians are coached by Mr. Jeff Rutley. Excuse me, Jeff Reisner. Sorry about that, Coach. Indians come in with an impressive victory last night over the Coldwater Cavaliers, a team that they hadn't beaten since 1977. Indians breaking a lot of streaks here this season as they rush off the 12-2 record, alone at 6-0 in the MAC, a game and a half up over St. Henry, 2 up on Knoxville and Marion. Jumping for the Indians will be Bill Leonard, and jumping for the Raiders will be number 40, Scarborough. Ball is up and we're ready for the tip. Controlled by the Raiders. Well, drives into the paint, dish it off quickly. Three-pointer on the way. Shepard, no good. Rebound comes down to Lockoff. Back out goes Shepard to Lockoff. Lockoff drives to the baseline. He started last year and gives it back to Welch to Lockoff. Lockoff to Welch. Welch got it thrown away by Billy Leonard. Goes out of bounds, all remains. Raider basketball, 7:39 to go. Last year, Welch was a dangerous weapon against the Indians at Wayne Trace. He gives it out over to Shepard. Shepard, cross court. Lockoff thinks about the three. Gives it to Welch, and he's fouled by Leverett at the 7:31 mark of the first period. Fouls on Leverett, his first, team first. Will be Raider basketball out of bounds. Inbounds goes to Welch. Welch gives it back over to Lockoff to Welch to Shepard. Shepard cross court to Lockoff. Thinks about the three, takes it back out from the wing. From the corner it goes to Thornell. Thornell gives it back to Lockoff over to reset to Shepard. Shepard feeds it underneath to Thornell, puts it on the floor. Touch the baseline, give it to the Indians, 7:11 to go, and the Indians will take their first offensive possession. Burns bringing in against the tight Wayne Trace full court. Doug Ben gets it. Over to Sean Ben, goes on a bounce off over Cam. A big Wayne Trace basketball and a scoreless affair, 7:07 to go in the first period. Welch brings it into Shepard. Shepard back to Welch to Shepard. Shepard up with it now, gives it over to Lockoff on the wing. Lockoff back over the top to feet of Welch. Welch to Lockoff for three. Third and it opens the scoring. 3-0 Raiders. Then back to Bruins. Bruins quickly down court, drives in, out to Lance. Lance from the wing. Pulls up, looking for a pass now to Leverett. Leverett from the wing. Lance drives into the lane, looking for it, feeds it into Bruins. Fake goes up off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Welch. Outlet goes Shepard. He resets over to Welch. Three-pointer, good. Right here, Shepard. 6-0. Trace on top. Bruce brings it down to the Indians to Leonard. Leonard takes the top of the key over to Leverett. Leverett, Ben, goes out of bounds. Turnover gives it to Wayne Trace. 6:11 to go. Welch gives it in to Shepard. Shepard back to Welch, and Welch will bring in the offense. Against the 2-3 zone, goes off, takes pull-up, jumper from the wing. No good. Rebound, Doug Ben. Travels with it, turnover, gives it to Wayne Trace. 6 minutes to go. Wayne Trace leads 6-0. Shepard bringing it in. Gives it to Scarborough. Scarborough to Walkoff. Walkoff looking for Welch. Gives it to him. Cross court it goes now. Shepard. Shepard from the wing. Ball's up. Back over to... Goes and they set up to Walkoff. Into the paint. Gets away with the travel. Gives it over to Shepard. Shepard double team. Back up top. Walkoff drives into the paint. Thornell. Fake goes up. And he got a foul. 5:39 to go. Foul is on number 45, Sean Ben. For Ben, that's his first, team second. On the line for the Raiders, number 44, Jason Thornell, shooting 2. First shot by Thornell on the way. Good, 7-0. Raiders on top here. Opening minutes of the first period. Second shot by Thornell. Dribble, set, shoot, scores, 8-0. Wayne Trace on top. Against the full court press, Clarence. Long pass goes to Ben, beats his man. Up top, Bruin drives in the paint. Dish off shot, man off the glass. Good. 8-2 Indians open the score with the basket by Ben. Welch takes the inbound. Gives it into the corner. Shepard. Shepard. Ball's up now. Looking for it. Leans into it. Stolen away by Lawrence. Now the ball's up. Ben, long pass, Lawrence. Indians 3-on-1 fast break. Lawrence goes in. Off the glass. Got a charge on Bill Lawrence as it slow down anyhow. Wayne Trace up by 6. 5:14 to go. For Lawrence, that's his first, team's third. Inbounds goes to Welch. Welch from top 2. Gets it. Lock off. Long 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Welch. Welch takes it up. Shepard drives in with it. Puts up the jumper. Good. 10-2 against Trace. By 8. Inbounds Leonard. Leonard takes it down court. Has it stolen away. They got a foul on Welch. Finally, they call it first foul on Wayne Trace. 4:52 to go. The foul on Welch is his first. Also the team's first. Bruins bringing it in for the Indians. Looking for the inbound, gives it into Ben. Ben from the wing, Lawrence thinks about the 3 feet, and then Doug Ben. Short form makes a move, puts up the shot. No good, rebound comes down to Welch. Welch down the floor with it quickly. Scarborough, he goes up. Got a foul on court recovery. 4:38 to go. Foul's on number 45, Sean Ben. That's his second. Team fourth. John Evans coming in for the Indians, trying to add a little bit of spark, replacing Sean Ben. Going to the line, Cornell, shooting 2 with Wayne Trace leading 10-2. First we got timeout, great recovery, kill, 10-2 with 4:38 to go in the first. Raiders shooting 2. First shot by Scarborough. On the way, good. 11-2, Wayne Trace leads by 9. Second shot by Scarborough. On the way, good. 12-2, Wayne Trace up by 10. Inbounds to Leonard. Leonard, long pass Ben. Ben goes up with it off the glass. Got it, a foul. 12-4 Indians, cut it down to 8. Ben will be going to the line trying to make it a 7-point lead. Foul going number 40, Corey Scarborough. That's his first, team second. Going to the line for full recovery, Doug Ben shooting 1. First shot by Ben. On the way, good. 12-5. Raiders lead by 7. Inbound goes to Welch. Welch down floor with it. Over goes Shepard. Shepard. Ball's up. Guarded by Lovred. Over goes Cornell. Storm by Leverett, now fast break for the Indians, 2-on-1, goes up, takes it back off the glass, a good 12-7. Indians cut it down to a 5-point lead, inbounds to Welch. Welch dribbles over to the far side, over goes to Walkoff. Walkoff looking for possession, feeds it inside to Scarborough. Scarborough back out long, three, good by Aaron Shepard, 15-7, Raiders by 8 to Bruins. Bruins to Leonard. Leonard sets up for the Indians. Dribbles on over the top of the key, feeds it into Bruins short corner. Takes it back out, makes a move. Good. 15-9. Indians cut it down to 6. 3:37 to go. Pass goes out to Shepard, back up top of the key as Welch to Shepard. Cross court, Lockoff. Lockoff to Welch to Lockoff. Lockoff dribbles around top key, back over goes Shepard. Shepard from the wing, drives into the paint. Fisted off to Thornell, baseline jumper no good. Fight for the rebound, taken down by Leonard. Leonard slows things down for the Indians, out to Leverett. Leverett gets it into Ben and got a foul on Wednesdays on number 40, Scarborough. For Scarborough, that's his second. Team's third, 3:08 to go, Indians trail by 6. They'll be bringing it in. Now comes in for Leverett. Tubbs comes in for Cornell. Evans on the inbound. Up top, Leonard takes the three. Drives in with it instead. Gives up. Evans wide open. Jumper no good. Doug Vince the rebound. He traveled with it. Give it back to the Raiders. 3:01 to go, and they lead 15-9. Krause coming in for the Raiders. He replaces Corey Scarborough. Scarborough brings it into Welch. Welch top the key now over to Lockoff. Lockoff almost stolen by Lawrence. They give it in to Krause. Krause back up top to Shepard. Over goes Welch. Drives the baseline looking for it. Back out it goes Shepard. Shepard goes in now. Welch fakes the three back out. Shepard for three. Good. 18-9. And then it's trailed by 9. Evans takes the inbounds to Ben to Bruins. Bruins down court over to Leonard. Leonard drives in the lane and gets the man-man. Running out, feeds it into Bruins. Spins. Back out. Leonard for three. No good. Rebound Bruins off the glass and good. 18-11, Indians stay in it, down by 7, 2:15 to go. Long pass out to Shepard, drives the baseline, shot no good. Rebound comes down. Raiders three-pointer, Lockoff no good. Rebound comes down to Ben. Outlet to Renegado, trailing by 7. Over goes to Leonard. Fast break for the Indians, 3-on-2. Pull up 15-footer, no good. Rebound Bruins, takes, goes back up. No good, but we got a foul on Wayne Creek with 1:53 to go in the first. Fouls on number 34, Tubbs, his first, team fourth. Bruins at the line for the Indians, shooting 2. Canappi comes in for Fort Recovery, replacing Leonard. The first shot by Bruins. Set on the wing. No good. That remains 18-11. Wayne faced by 7. Second shot by Bruins. On the way. Good. 18-12. Indians touch 6. Inbound goes to Welch. Welch across the line to Lockoff. Lockoff looking for it back out to Welch. Welch to Lockoff. Lockoff to Welch. Welch feeds it in. Stolen away by Kanapski. Back out goes Lockoff. Feeds it over onto the corner. Tubbs. Tubbs. Back out top to Keith Shepard. Fakes out way at the travel there. Out it goes to Lockoff. Lockoff from the wing. Goes in and they call it a foul. Kanapski has a minute and a half to go. Foul on Kanapski is his first. Team 5th. It'll be Raider basketball out of bounds. Krause gives it into Welch. Welch over to Lockoff, back inside to Krause. Top for Welch for 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Lockoff. Outlet to Welch. They slow things down, look for the jump. Welch for three. Short rebound comes down to Kanapke. They call a foul on Waintree. Minute 13 to go. Foul is on. Number 10, Lockoff, his first, team fifth. Indian basketball out of bounds, showing by 6 with a minute 13 to go in the first. Bruins gives it into Renegado. Renegado against Lockoff to Evans. Evans feeds it in to Ben. Ben out to Bruins. Bruins to Evans. Evans back out to Kanapke on the wing, looking for Bruins, gives it to him. Bruins drives in. Evans takes the three, drives in, puts up the 15-footer and good. 18-14 Indians cut it to 4, 47 seconds to go. The Raiders set up with the Welch. Welch, long pass, almost goes out of bounds, saved by Lockoff in the hands of Welch. Over goes Shepard. Shepard from the wing, drives in their lane. Dish it off, Lockoff off the glass and good. 20-14, Raiders by 6, 30 seconds to go. Evans takes the inbounds for the Indians. Over goes to Kanapke. Kanapke drives in their lane. Save, carry it, give it back to the Raiders. 24 seconds to go. Coming in now, Kurt Finn for Lockoff and Moser. Inbounds goes to Welch. 22 seconds to go. Looks like they'll go for a last shot. On over goes to Sim, back to Welch. Well, 10 seconds now. They set back to the play. Moser drives in, balls up, goes in the corner. Welch back up to Sim. Thinks about the three. Out it goes corner, almost blocked by Ben. Shot short. And 22-14. Raiders by 8 at the end of the first period. Indians will be Indian basketball to start the second period. Bruins bringing it in off the back on the sideline. Brings in to Leverett. Leverett takes it from the wing. Dribbles around over the top of the key, looking for a pass now over to Clarence. Clarence from the wing. Ball's up to Ben on the short corner, makes a move, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Finn. Finn outlet to Welch. Welch gives it up to Moser, back to Welch to Moser. Moser, ball's up to Krause. Welch makes the move down there. Makes it 24-14. Raiders by 10. Evans to Leonard. Clarence across the line. Drives in the lane. Thinks about the pull-up. Leverett. Top the key. Drives in. Evans from the lane. Feeds it into Bruins. Double team. Spin from the 15 feet. Won't go. Comes down the crowd. Outlet to Welch. Long pass. Goes over to Tubbs. Tubbs. Top the key over, it goes into the corner to Moser. Moser, ball up now to Welch. Welch looking for a pass. Finally finds it in the corner with Tubbs. Tubbs top the key. Moser tries to get inside. Leverett, flares, going up for the Indians off the glass and good. 24-16, Indians trail by 8, 6:48 to go. Inbounds goes to Welch. Welch gives it into the corner to Sin. Back up to Moser trying to make a move back over to Welch. It goes top key, drives in the lane, off the glass, no good. Fifth, the rebound, Evans, long outlet pass to Leonard. Leonard on the fast break, goes up off the glass, gets the ball, 64-18, and they cut it back down to 6. Welch takes the inbound, gives up over the far side to Sin. Sin double team, offensive foul, nothing called. Long pass goes out of bounds, turnover, gives it to the Indians. 6:12 to go. Shepard back in for the Raiders. He replaces Sin. Also Lockoff for Moser. Bruins on the inbound. Gets it into Evans. Evans to Leverett. Leverett will bring it across the line, set up for the stride. Ball's up, goes to Leonard. Leonard from top speed, running the offense. Into Doug Van, wide open off the glass. Can't go. Gets his own rebound, saves it. Tries to get to Evans. Goes out of bounds. Will be Raider basketball. 5:56 to go, leading by 6. Sean Ben comes in for Fort McCaffrey, replacing Doug Ben. Krause brings it into Welch. Welch cross line, takes it up from the top tee, looking for the pass, almost thrown by Evans. Taken by Shepard. Shepard, Krause back over goes now to Shepard. Cross court to Welch on the wing, feeds it in underneath. The Cubs trying to get it back. Welch, bad outlet, now they set up with it. Shepard. Shepard to Welch. Welch gives it over to Cubs. Cubs back up to Shepard. Shepard drives in the lane, puts it off the glass and goes. 26-18 and being trailed by 8. Evans to Leonard. Leonard across the line to the side. Looking for a pass out to Leverett. Leverett drives the baseline, puts up the jumper. No good. Burns it, put back, no good. Fakes, goes up again. Good. And a foul. 26-20 Indians trail by 6. He'll be going to the line, trying to cut into this lead and make it 5. Foul is on number 34, Scott Tubbs, his second. Team 6. Going to the line for the Indians. Mark Broom shooting 1 with 5:06 to go, trailing by 6. The shot by Broom on the way. Good. 26-21. Indians trail by 5. Inbounds goes to Welch. Welch looking down court. Goes in with it over to Shepard. Shepard cross court to Lockoff. Lockoff stolen away by Lance. Lance on 2-on-1 fast break. Goes up off the glass and good. 26-23. Indians within 3. And goes to Welch and the Indians fans come to their feet. Welch to Lockoff. Lockoff looking for a pass. Going around with it over. Goes to the outside. Cubs. Cubs. Welch for 3. No good. Rebound taken down by Bruce. Stolen away by Welch off the glass and good. 28-23. Indians down by 5. And Buzzer got a foul on the Raiders. Foul's on number 20, Shepard. Indians are in the bonus, will walk the distance to shoot the 1-on-1. For Shepard, that's his first, team 7. With 4:25 to go, and the Indians down by 5. Scarborough comes back in for the Raiders. And John Evans at the line for Fort Recovery, shooting 1-on-1. Front end of the 1-on-1 by Evans. Dribbles, set, shoots, rolls out, rebound comes down to Scarborough. Scarborough, outlet to Welch. Welch gives it into the corner of Lockoff. Lockoff looking for a pass now. Back up with, feeds it in, Welch off the glass, no good. Goes out of bounds off of Wayne Chase. Will be Fort Recovery basketball, 4:09 to go, down by 5. Bruins on the inbound. Sean Ben. Back over to Bruins. Bruins almost lose it. Brings it across the line to Evans. Evans now across the line. Ball's up. Feeds in. Sean Ben on the short corner makes the move. Loses it. Taken down by Welch. 3:54 to go. Long pass off the backboard. Stolen away by Sean Ben off to Bruins. Bruins goes up off the glass and good. 28-25. Indians back within 3. Inbounds to Welch. Welch across the line to Shepard. Shepard drives in with it. Almost thrown away by Leonard and ball foul line. 3:34 to go to foul on Leonard. It's his second. Team 6. The Indians down by 3. It'll be Raider basketball out of bounds. Up by 3. 28-25. 3:34 to go. Inbounds from Krause goes to Shepard. Shepard now ball up, feeds it in. Fake puts it up. No good, but we got a foul. With 3:27 to go. Foul is on number 42, Mark Bruins. For Bruins, that's his first. Team 7. Raiders now in the bonus. As well to go to line shooting 1-1. Doug Ben comes in for Bruins. Kadafsky comes in, replacing Leonard. Ball to the line, shooting 1-1. Running into the 1-1 by Welch. Good, 29-25, Raiders by 4. Second shot by Welch. On the way, good. 30-25, Raiders back up by 5. Leverett takes the inbounds for the Tribe. Raiders drop back to a half-court defense. Leverett for 3, almost gets it off the bend. Goes out of bounds off the Raiders. Will remain Fort McHenry basketball. 3:16 to go. Leverett even had me fooled on that one. I'll be Indian basketball trailing by 5. Canapke on the inbounds looking for it. Ben, high post jumper, gives it up to Ben. Shot no good, goes back up. Got a foul. 30-27 Indians. Back within 3, and they can punch it within a basket with 3:12 to go. Fouls on number 52, Krause. For Krause, that's his first. Doug Ben at the free throw line, shooting 1. The shot by Ben on the way. Good, 28-30. Indians trail by 2 after being down by as many as 12. Welch takes it from the top key, gives it out, walk off, fakes the baseline jumper, looking for a pass now, feeds it in to Scarborough. Scarborough back out to Welch from the wing. Drives in with it, pass goes in near the corner to Shepard, drives baseline. Almost goes out of bounds, but we got a foul on Sean Ben. 2:54 to go, that's his 3rd personal. Mark Bruins come back in for the Indians to replace him.
That was on Sean Ben's 3rd personal.
Also for the Raiders, 44, Jason Thornell. Thornell, rather, or Krause. With 2:54 to go. Aaron Shepard at the line, shooting 1-1. Front end of the 1-1 by Shepard. He dribbles, shoots. Gets the roll at 31-28. Raiders by 3. Second shot by Shepard. That on the way, good. 32-28. Raiders by 4. Bruins brings it down for the Indians. Looking for a pass now out to Leverett. Leverett moves off the pick, takes the top of the key over to Evans. Evans feeds it in the bench, stolen away by Shepard. Shepard down the court for the Raiders. Ball's up in the corner, goes to Walkoff. Walkoff back up top of the key. Welch over to inside now goes Scarborough. Goes up with it. Evans comes down with the loose ball. Leverett brings it out for the Indians, takes it from the wing, feeds it in to Ben, makes the move, fakes, goes up on the glass, and good. 30-32, Indians down by 2. We got officials timeout with 2:15 to go. Indians down by 2. For now, Scarborough bringing in for the Raiders who lead by 2. Inbound goes to Welch, 2:15 to go. He brings it across the line. Over it goes, back over to him, into the corner. Walkoff fakes the 3 from the wing, drives around, sets up from the top of the key. Over it goes to Shepard. Shepard now looking for a pass, back up top to Peter Walkoff. Walkoff to Shepard. Shepard drives it away, so away by Canapke. Canapke out of Leverett, all alone off that glass. Good in with the Indians, tied up at 32. Minute 50 to go, the Indian fans back on their feet. Brooks comes down for the Raiders, over it goes to Shepard. Shepard balls up, almost away by Ben. Welch pull up jumper baseline, no good. Rebound comes down. The Raiders need battle, give it to the Indians. Minute 33 to go, tied up at 32. I can't believe this. The Indians storm back after being down 12-0 to tie up at 32. They could possibly take their first lead here as it goes into Evans. Evans to Bruins to Canapke. Canapke against what beats him, comes up in the lane, tries to give it into Ben. It goes off foot of the Raider player. Minute 23 to go, remain Indian basketball. Canapke on the inbound. 4-man set into Bruins. Bruins from the high post. Feeds it into Ben. Makes the move. Puts it up. No good. Rebound comes down to Welch. Welch in the fast break. Shepard off the gun. Broken up by Ben, but we got a foul in a minute 13 to go. Tied up at 32. Doug Ben is his first. Coming in for the Raiders, Finn. For Shepard. At the line, Chris Walkoff, shooting 2. First shot by Walkoff. No good. It remains tied up at 32 at a minute, 13 to go. Also in for the Raiders now, Scott Tubbs for Scarborough. Second shot by Walkoff. No good either. Rebound comes down to Bruins and he's fouled. Foul's on number 30, Kurt Sin with a minute 11 to go. To walk the other way to shoot the 1-1 Indians looking for their first lead. The foul on Sin is his first. On the line for the Indians will be Mark Bruins. Minute 11 to go, tied up at 32. Bruins is shooting 1-1. Front end of the 1-1 by Bruins. On the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Evans. Outlet to Canafti. Canafti pulls up, 15-footer, won't fall down. Doug Ben with putback off glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. And he's fouled. Minute and second to go. We'll go to the line to shoot some free throws. Fouls on Finn, his second. Doug Ben now at the free throw line, shooting 1-1. Excuse me, they say it's in the act of shooting, so he'll be shooting 2. First shot by Ben. On the way, no good, it remains 32. The Indians just can't get over this hump. Second shot by Ben. On the way, good, and the Indians take their first lead of the contest, 33-32. Under a minute now to play in the first half. Welch gives up to Sin. Sin, cross court, over goes the walk-off, dribbles around top. He almost stolen by Leverett. Over goes Welch. Welch from the wing, gives it back up to walk-off, drives in their way. Off the hands of Evans. Sin takes the three-pointer. Call late foul on Leverett. 42.8 seconds to go. Indians up by 1, 33-32. The Raiders will be going to the line shooting 1-1. Foul on Leverett is his second. At the line, Kurt Sin shooting 1-1. Front end of the 1-1 by Sin. Good. Ties it up at 33. Second shot of the 1-1 by Sin. Shot on the way. Short rebound comes down to Welch. Takes it back out top of the field. It goes to Sin. Sin dribbles around. Resets with Welch. Welch with 36 seconds to go. Penetrates into the lane. Goes up off the glass. Gets the roll. 35-33. Raiders by 2. Inbounds to Leverett. 25 seconds to go. Leverett cross line for the Indians. Moves forward off 6. Takes the 3. Up top to Canafti. Drives into the lane. Got like to travel over to Evans. Evans back out to Leverett. 13 seconds to go. Indians to go for the last shot. Drives into the lane. Puts up the jumper. Good. 35 all. 5 seconds to go. Inbounds to Welch. Welch down the court. Puts up the 3. Good. 38-35. Raiders by 3 at halftime. Trail by 2 here in the, or by 3 rather, in the start of the second half. The Raiders will get the ball. Scarborough set to bring it into Welch. Welch across the line for the Raiders. Gives it up to Shepard. Shepard back up to Welch. Welch top the key over to Walkoff. Walkoff from the wing. Looking for it. Gives it up top to Shepard. Shepard feeds it in to Krause. Krause into the corner to Welch. Underneath it goes to Scarborough. Back out Welch. Takes the 3. Decides to keep it out. It goes back over to Shepard. Welch thinks about the 3. Goes off the pick. Baseline. Back up top to Shepard. Drives in over to Welch. Welch from the short corner. Fakes. Back out Shepard for 3. Good. And it's 41-35. Raiders by 6. Inbounds goes to Leverett. Leverett quickly down court with a set stuff from the wing. Leverett over to Leonard. Leonard from the wing to Ben. Ben from the wing. Goes back up top to Leonard. Fakes the 3. Drives in instead. Dish it off to Bruins. Bruins from baseline. Pull up. Jumper. Good. 41-37. Indians trail by 4. Long pass goes out to Walkoff. thinks about the shot, and decides to take it back out. Shepard to Welch, back inside it goes now. Kraus outside to walk off. Quickly they work it around. Shepard pull-up shot. No good. Rebound, Sean Van. Outlet goes to Leonard. Leonard down the floor for the Indians. Ball's up now. Over to Leverett. Leverett will take it from top key over to Ben. Ben looking speed. Sean Ben. Bruins from the high post. No good. Rebound comes down to Welch. Welch down the floor with it for the Raiders. Stolen away, Sean Ben. Long pass outlet to Leverett. 3-on-3 fast break. Pull-up jumper. No good. Bruins with the rebound. Leans into it and he travels. 6:21 to go. Raiders lead by 4. Inbound from Scarborough. Comes into Welch. Welch, top key pull-up. 3. Good at 37-44. Indians trail by 7. Inbounds goes to Ben. Ben across the line over to Leverett. Leverett takes the top the key. Back out goes to Ben. Inside Doug Ben. Looking to make a move. Short corner off the glass. No good, but we got a foul on the Raiders. 6:02 to go. The foul is on the red. Number 40, Scarborough. That's his third, team first. It'll be Indian basketball out of bounds. Showing by 7, 6:02 to go in the third. About from Leonard. Goes Leverett. 3 from that corner. Short. Leonard gets the putback, goes off the glass. No good, but we got a foul. Foul's on number 20, Shepard. That's his second. Basket, no good. It's the team second. Bruins bring in for the Indians out of bounds. Leverett, again 3 from the corner. Rolls in and out. Rebound comes down to Welch. Welch down the floor with it to Lockoff. Lockoff lose it inside to Welch. Looking to post up. Gives it back up top. Shepard, long 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Bruins. Bruins against the pressure. Brings it down court to Sean Ben. Sean Ben from the wing. Leverett. Leverett. Over to Lentz. Lentz in the corner. Looking to drive baseline. Takes it back out. Ball's up now. Gives it in to Leonard. Or Leverett, rather. Leverett loses control over the Bruins. Back out to Sean Ben. Sean Ben drives baseline. Goes off the glass. Doesn't get the goal. Rebound comes down to Kraus. Kraus, the outlet to Welch. Fast break for the Raiders. Baseline jumper. Lockoff is good. 46-37. Raiders by 9. Inbounds to Leverett. Leverett down the floor. Takes it top to got it by Lockoff. Timeout Indians. Down by 9. 4:58 to go in the third period. Out. It came from 12 back. Let's see if they can come from 9 back. Inbounds goes to Leverett. Leverett drives along the side. We got a foul on Lockoff. For Lockoff, that's his second, team third, 4:55 to go, and then basketball out of bounds. Bruins bringing it in off the stack, feeds it in, Doug Ben, short corner, dished off, Blair goes up, fakes off the glass, and good. 39-46, Indians trail by 7, inbounds goes to Welch. Welch gives it out to Shepard. Shepard from the wing, drives back over to the top of the key, ball's up, now it goes to Lockoff. Lockoff back to Shepard. Shepard looking for Welch underneath, gives it to Scarborough. Scarborough got away with the travel, misses the shot though, rebound comes down to Bruins. Bruins quickly down floor, Sean Ben, dished off Leonard, baseline jumper all alone. No good, but we got a foul on Doug Ben. With 4:24 to go, Indians down by 7. That's the second foul on Doug Ben. Team first. Evans comes in before recovery, replacing Leonard. Inbound goes to Welch. Welch gives it out to Lockoff. Lockoff back up top to Welch. Welch gives it in, stolen away almost by Bruins. Taken down by Kraus. Lockoff drives the baseline double team. Kraus. Now they reset with Welch. Welch to Shepard. Shepard cross the Lockoff for 3. Good. 49-39. Raiders by 10. 4 minutes to go in the third period. Ben comes down court, over goes to Bruins. Bruins looking for it. Jump band goes off the glass and good. 49-41 as we trade basket and Indians trail by 8, 3:47 to go. Shepard drives baseline, looking for help. Off of Sean Ben, 3:42 to go, remain Raider basketball. Renegado comes in for the Indians, replacing Leverett. Confusion. Sheffield will try to bring it in though after the Indians try to bring in a player. It goes in to Walkoff. Drives in. Three-pointer by Shepard. Way off. Comes down to Ben. Outlet to Renegado. Renegado. Fast break for the Indians. Takes it back up. Loses the ball. Double team. Evans from the wing. Good. 43-49. Indians cut it to 6. Long pass goes out to Walkoff. Walkoff back to Welch to Walkoff. Elects to drive the baseline, takes it back out to Welch. Welch guarded by Renegado, spins around, puts up the shot. Good. 51-43. Raiders by 8, 3:09 to go. Inbound goes to Evans. Evans to Renegado. Renegado dribbles around to the top key out to Evans. Evans feeds it into Bruins. Makes a move on, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, Doug Ben stripped away off. Renegado fakes, goes up, no good, but he's fouled with 2:51 to go. He'll go to the free throw line. Indians trail by 8, but the foul is on. Wayne traces number 14, Welch. So Welch gets his second, team third. Canapsy comes in for Sean Ben. And for the Raiders, Tubbs comes in. Renegado at the line after the 14th foul on Wayne Trace, shooting 2. First shot by Renegado, rolls around and good. 51-44, Indians trail by 7. Second shot by Renegado is also good. 51-45, Indians cut it down to 6 again. Walk off to Shepard. Shepard back over to Welch. 3 from the corner. No good. Rebound comes down to Bruins. Bruins to Canapsy. Almost thrown by Welch. Goes out of bounds. Will remain Indian basketball. 2:36 to go. Bruins bringing in off the stack. Into Evans. Evans to Canapsy. Canapsy across the line. Started up top by Welch. Feeds it into Ben. Ben makes a new short corner. Puts up the shot and good. 51-47. Indians cut to within 4. Welch down forward to Shepard. Beats Evans. Back out goes to Walkoff. Walkoff dribbles around top key. Looks for it now over to Welch. Welch makes a move back out. Walkoff fakes the 3 to Welch. Welch pulls up now for the 3. In and out. Rebound Kraus. Fake goes up. No good by his foul with 2:05 to go. The Indians down by 4. Fouls on Mark Bruins, his second. Team second. Coming in for the Raiders, Kurt Sand. Replacing Aaron Shepard. Before recovery, Sean Ben in for Doug Ben. At the free throw line for the Raiders, Mike Kraus, shooting 2. First shot, no good. It remains. Raiders up by 4, 51-47. Second shot by Kraus. On the wing, good. 52-47. Indians trail by 5. Inbounds goes to Canapsy. Canapsy gets the press over to Renegado. Renegado brings it across the line. Goes out with it over to Ben. Canapsy drives the baseline and travels with it. Turnover gives it back to the Raiders. Leonard's coming in for the Indians. Replacing Canapsy, minute 54 to go. Indians down by 5. Inbounds goes to Welch. Welch quickly over to Walkoff. Walkoff into the corner. Back over goes to Walkoff. Walkoff goes around top 3. It goes to Sten. Back to Walkoff. Long range 3. In and out. Rebound comes down. Sean Ben puts it on the floor. Outlet to Renegado. Renegado in control for the Indians. Brings it across the line. Sets up from the top key. Moves forward off the pick. Feeds in Sean Ben. Off the short corner. Off the glass and good. 52-49 Indians. Trail by 3. Inbounds goes to Welch. Pass goes out of bounds off ledge. Good hustle. Minute 25 to go. Wayne Trace will be bringing in. Doug Ben in for recovery, replacing Broom. Lockoff takes the seat for the Raiders. Bounce goes from Strauss to Welch to Sin. Sin dribbles around top. The ball's up now, looking for a pass. Out it goes. The Cubs are checked in. Up top to Welch. Now it goes to Welch. That was Moser. Now it goes to Moser. Moser to Welch. Welch top the key, looking for it off the pick, out to Moser. Moser drives in. They reset to Welch with under a minute now to play in the third period. Welch gives it out on this side to Sin, back out to Welch. Welch looking for the pass, gives it up top to Moser. They give it underneath, back out to Welch. Welch drives in their lane, travel with it, got away with it though. Made the basket, makes it 54-49, Indians trail by 5. Renegado, soft line for the Indians. Looking for a pass into Sean, or Doug Ben rather. We got a foul on the Raiders. Foul's on number 34, Tubbs. For Tubbs, that's his third.
Foul on Tubbs, his third,
Team fifth. Leverett comes back in for the Indians. Replacing Renegado. 34.2 seconds to go. Scarborough comes back in for Wayne Trace. Replacing Crowd. Indians trailing by 5. It'll be their basketball out of bounds with 34.2 seconds to go. Evans bringing in off 4-man lineup inbound. Evans up top, Sean Ben from the high post, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Sin. Sin outlet to Welch. Welch, the Raiders up by 5. Will set up for a last second shot. Takes it from top tee, drives in the lane, dished off. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, Doug Ben, 15 seconds to go. He loses it. Sean Ben comes down with it. Pass goes out to Leverett. 9 seconds now to go. Leverett down the line for the Indians. Puts up the 3. No good. Evans puts it back in. That's good. 54-51. Indians down by 3. Last second shot's no good. That's right. That's where we were at the half. Indians down by 3. 8 minutes to go. 54-51. Wayne Trace. The basketball to start the fourth period. Down by 3. Evans gives in to Leverett. Leverett back over to Wentz. Wentz top the key. Looking for it. Feeds it in. Doug Ben. Dished off. Sean Ben fakes. Goes off the glass. And good. 54-53. Indians cut it down to 1. Welch comes down the line for the Raiders. Pass goes out to Sin. Sin double team back over to Welch. Welch to Moser. Moser into the corner. Back over goes to Moser. Moser traveling. Get it to the Indians. Down by 1. 53-54. 7:31 to go in the fourth and final period. Shepard, Lockoff, and Krause come back in for the Raiders. Replacing Sin and Moser, and I don't know who the other one is. Inbounds goes to Leverett. Indians down by 1. Leverett across the line. Looking for it. Ball's up. Gives it to Leonard. Leonard something. Feeds in. Doug Ben. Back Sean Ben off the glass. Got it. Foul. Yeah, 55-54. Indians by 1. Sean Ben will go to the line to shoot 1. 7:18 to go. Fouls on. Later on Lockoff. So Lockoff, that's his third. Team 6. Next one, put the Indians in the bonus. Meantime, he shoots 1. Good. 56-54. Indians with their largest lead of the game of 2 points. Welch brings it down for the Raiders. Drives in. Shot. Good by Scarborough off the glass, and they got a foul the other way. recovery. Doug Van, that's his third. Team second. Or third, rather. Scarborough at the line for the Raiders, shooting 1. Bruins coming in for the Indians, replacing Doug Van. Shot by Scarborough. On the way. Good. 57-56. Raiders by 1. Bruins inbounds goes to Evans. Sean Ben over to Leverett. Leverett pulls up. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Lawrence. Goes up with it. And got a foul underneath on the Raiders. With 7:02 to go. Fouls on number 14, Welch. The Welch, that's his third. Team seventh. Indians down the bonus. Lawrence at the line, shooting 1-1. Front end of the 1-1 by Lawrence. On the way, good. Ties this game up at 57 with 7:02 to go. Second shot by Leonard. On the way, good, 58-57, Indians lead by 1. Inbound goes to Welch. Welch quickly in the corner, walk-off back to Welch. 3 from the wing, no good. Rebound comes down, Sean Ben. Alan Lance all over the Indians, goes up, plays it in. 60-57, Indians by 3. Makes a smart decision not to dunk it and go for the sure basket. They'll set up at Shepard. Shepard looking for it, now goes to Krause. Krause out, walk-off, takes the 3. Gives it to Welch. Welch in the corner. Back up top the key to Shepard. Shepard pulls up for 3. No good. Rebound comes down to walk-off. Walk-off takes it back out, looking for it over to Shepard. And he's up by 3. It goes to walk-off. Inside to Krause from the high post. Welch now from the wing. Drives in, back it goes to Shepard. Walk-off takes the 3. Looking for a pass now, gives it out. Almost stolen by Lawrence. Feeds it, now it's stolen by Sean Ben. Outlet goes to Leverett. Indians trying to add to a 3-point lead. Leverett goes to Evans on the wing. Feeds it in, Sean Ben makes the move, puts it up. No good, rebound comes down to Lockoff. Lockoff dribbles it down the sideline, he's trapped. Gets it out to Krause. Krause to Shepard. Shepard sets things up over to Lockoff. Feeds it in to Krause, back out Shepard. Thinks about 3. Tries the baseline, ball's up, goes over to Lockoff off his face and gets it back. All right, goes to Welch. Welch, Lockoff for 3. No good. Rebound come down to Evans. Evans outlet to Leonard. Leonard to Evans. Evans brings it across the line for the Indians to Leverett. 5:20 to go. Indians up by 3. 60-57 goes to Sean Ben. Ben dribbles around from the wing. Wide open Lawrence from the short corner off the glass, no good. Bruins with the rebound, put back good. 62-57, Indians by 5. Renegado comes in for Leverett. Doug Ben for Sean Ben. 5:06 to go. Got a missing contact. Will come back if and when they can find it. Trace is taking Scarborough. Still weren't able to find the contact land. Who cares? The Indians are up by 5 with 5:06 to go. Inbound goes to Welch. Welch down the floor for the Raiders. Setting up for 3 over to Shepard. Back up top to Lockoff. Lockoff to Welch. Welch from the corner. Back up top it goes out. Goes to Welch. Welch puts up the 3. No good. Goes out of bounds off court. Recovery will remain Raider basketball. 4:50 to go. Shepard bringing in for the Raiders. Gives in to Welch. Welch looks to make a move. Drives in off the foot of Lawrence. It remains Wayne Trace basketball. Down by 5. 4:45 now to go. Shepard looking for the inbound. Gives it to Welch. Welch drives into the lane. Puts up the shot. Won't fall, but we got a foul. number 43, Doug Ben.
That was on Doug Ben's
That's his fourth.
foul. Team four.
Team fourth. Doug slipping, so Sean will come in,
Replacing Doug Ben.
replacing him. 4:41 to go, and the Indians up by 5. Welch at the free throw line for Wayne Trace. He's shooting 2. First shot by Welch. Good. 62-58. Indians by 4. Second shot by Welch. Set on the way. Good. 62-59. Indians by 3. Inbounds to Evans. Full court pressure by the Raiders. They beat it, getting it across to Sean Ben. He loses the ball, though. Regains control. Flair thinks about the 3. They'll reset to Evans. 4:31 to go over to Renegado. Renegado inside to Bruins. Bruins out to Lance on the wing. Feeds it back into Bruins. Bruins looks to make a move on the short corner. Out to Lance. Lance to Renegado. Renegado back to Lance. Feeds it into Bruins. Got a push off. Tug does his 4th foul. Indians will be at the line shooting 1-1, 4:13 to go.
That was on Tubbs' fourth foul. Mark
Bruins will go for the free throw line for the Indians. Shooting 1-1, 4:13 to go. Indians up by 3. Coming in now for the Raiders, Corey Scarborough. For Tubbs. Bruins now back in line, shooting 1-1. Brought in by Bruins. Good. 63-59. Indians lead by 4. Second shot by Bruins. Set on the way. Good, and the Indians increase their lead back to 5. 64-59. Inbound goes to Welch. Welch from the top of the key, looks to make a move, drives into it. Back out to Lockoff to Welch. Welch from the wing. Moves in off the take over to Shepard. Shepard cross court to Lockoff. Lockoff back up top to Welch. Welch over to Lockoff, fakes the 3. Goes back around over the top of the key. Looks for a pass now. Ball's up. They call a foul on Renegado. Should have been a travel call, but instead they call a foul on Renegado. 3:52 to go for Renegado. That's his first. Team 5th will be Raider basketball. Inbounds killing by 5. 3:52 to go in the game. Inbounds goes to Welch. Welch moves off, pulls up for the 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Evans. Evans outlet to Renegado. Renegado slows things down. Indians applaud the effort. They give it out to Evans. Evans from the wing. Dribbles down back over Bruins. Stolen away by Welch. Welch all on off the glass and good. 64-61. Indians by 3. Bruins in the lane. Lane dribbles it. Double team. Over to Renegado. Renegado's fouled. Nothing called. Takes it up and set up for the play. 3:16 to go. Gives it to Evans. Baseline jumper. Good. Well, sweet shot. John Evans has that as he makes it 66-61. Indians by 5. 3:07 to go. Goes to Shepard. Shepard looking again for Welch. Now it goes inside to Krause. Krause out for Lockoff. Lockoff to Scarborough. Scarborough back over to Lockoff. They reset, feed it into Krause. Krause from the high post to Welch to Lockoff. Takes the 3, drives the baseline instead. Ball's up now. Almost got 5-second violation as he gives out to Shepard. 2:44 now. Lockoff. Lockoff back. Bad pass, that goes out of both. Off the Raiders, they'll be sport recovery basketball up by 5. 2:36 to go in the game. Doug Ben coming back in for the Tribe. Replacing Sean Ben. Timeout, Wayne Trace. Indians up by 5. 2:36 to go. Gives it in to Leverett. Leverett, 2:34 to go. He's double team looking for it. Clarence tries the baseline. Goes up. Double pump. Fight for the rebound. Pumps down to Scarborough. Scarborough outlet to Welch. Welch comes down the floor for the Raiders. Out goes Lockoff for 3. No good. Rebound comes down. Doug Ben. Outlet Leverett. Leverett 2-on-2 fast break. Drives in the lane. Goes into it. Got a foul on Wayne Trace. 2:12 to go. Indians up by 5. Fouls on number 10, Walkoff. That's his fourth. Going to the line for the Indians will be Bob Leverett. 2:12 to go. Indians lead 66-61. He'll be shooting two. First shot by Leverett. Good. 67-61. Indians take a 6-point lead. Second shot by Leverett. Good. Also 68-62. Indians by 7. And now goes to Welch. Welch across the line. Top three feet in. Kraus. Welch for three. No good. Rebound comes down. Doug Van. Looking for the outlet. Gives it to Leverett. Indians up by 7. As fans coming, the fans coming into their feet. Leverett from the top of the key. Slows things down out the line. Minute 51 to go. They give it to Evans. Evans double team back to Leonard. Leonard's looking for it now. That's been wide open on the glass. That's it. 71-61. Indians by 9. Minute 37 to go. They go to Walkoff. Welch takes the three. Out it goes to Walkoff. Walkoff back out to Welch. Welch tries to get inside. Off a wing chase. Court recovery basketball up by 9. Minute 28 to go. Bruins bring it in for the Indians. First, the wing chase, we got substitution Sin for Kraus. Bruins from the inbound to Ben. Ben, uncontested, brings it down the sideline. Over to Leverett. Leverett to Leonard. Leonard, double team, and we got a foul on Welch. Minute 21 now to go. For Welch, that's his fourth. On the line for the Indians. Bill Leonard shooting 1-1 with the Indians up by 9. Front end of the 1-1 by Leonard. Set on the way. Good. 71-61. Indians lead by 10. Second shot by Leonard. Set. High. Shoot. Score. 72-61. Indians by 11. The setup is Welch. Minute 20 now to go. Welch up two. Gives it out. Sin for three. No good. Doug Van with the rebound. Falls out. Recovers. Outlet to Leverett. Leverett again. Big pressure. Wayne Trace. Out to Evans. Evans to Leonard. Leonard takes it himself. Sets up with it. Evans. Over to Bruin. Under a minute now to play. Out to Leonard. Leonard. Inside the Ben. Ben tries to get to Evans. We got a foul. Wayne Trace. Indians up by 11. 50 seconds to play. Scarborough. His fourth personal.
1-1.
Doug Van at the line, shooting 1-1. Brought in by Ben. Set on the way. Good. 73-61. Indians by 12. At least a 4-possession lead now for the Indians as Ben comes up for his second shot. On the way. Good. 74-61. Indians pulled away here by 13. Welch comes down the floor for the Raiders. Spins. The Walkoff takes the three, pulls up in the lane. Out it goes. Back to Sin for three. Good, and 74-64. Indians by 10. 35 seconds to go. Inbounds goes to Leonard. With 34.2 seconds to go. Official admits his mistake. Indians will try to bring it in again, up by 10. Bruins bring it in for the Indians off the stack, up by 10. Gives in to Ben. Ben fouled immediately by Shepard. Will walk the distance to court to shoot 1-1. Indians up by 10, 33.1 seconds to go.
Foul was on Shepard, his third.
For Shepard, that's his third personal. Doug Van going to the line for the Indians, shooting 1-1. Front end of the 1-1 by Ben. shoots, rolls out, comes down to Welch. 32 seconds to go. Welch comes down the line, pulls up for the three, but we got a foul first on Leverett. 28.4 seconds to go. The foul on Leverett is his third, team six. Wayne Trace basketball out of bounds, trailing by 10, 28.4 seconds to go. Inbounds goes to Welch. Welch comes up for three from the wing. Good, and a foul! 25.2 seconds to go. It makes it 74-67, and he is only up by 7.
Three-pointer by Welch. Foul is on Martin Bruns.
Fouls on Bruns, his third, team 7.
Welch at the line, shooting 1.
Welch at the line for the Raiders, shooting 1. Shot by Welch. Set on the way. Good. 74-68. Indians by 6. Inbounds to Leonard. Leonard springs it down the side, and he's fouled by Sin. 23.2 seconds to go. Walks the distance to the court, and he's trying to get a little insurance for Sin. That was his third.
Shooting 1 and 1.
Leonard's at the free throw line for Fort Recovery, shooting 1 and 1. He's brought in by Leonard. Set on the way. Good. 75-68. Indians lead by 7. Second shot by Leonard. Set. Eyes. Flies. Indians score rise. 76-68. Indians by 8. Welch comes down the floor for the Raiders. Puts up the three. No good. Rebound. Taken down by Ben. Ben. Then foul at 13.7 seconds to go by Sin. For Sin, that's his fourth foul.
Foul is on Sin, his fourth personal foul.
Walk the distance to the court again, shooting 1 and 1. Doug Ben back there, shooting 1 and 1, leading by 8. Front end of the 1 and 1 by Ben. Set, shoot. No good. Evans, a putback good. 78-68 Indians by 10. Shepard comes down to the floor. Three-pointer on the way. Good by Volkov. It's 78-71 Indians by 7. 4.2 seconds to go. Timeout, Wayne Trace. Indian basketball out of bounds, leading by 7. Bruns on the inbounds to Leonard. Leonard all the way down for Leverett, wide open off. Shot no good, but the Indians lead by a final score 78-71. The Indians improved at 13-2. This is a non-conference game. They remain 6-0 in the MAC. Wayne Trace falls to 10-4. The Indians will next be in action next Friday night, looking for at least a piece of the co-championship of the MAC when they play at Delphos St. John's. Once again, where the final score is, Fort Recovery 78, Wayne Trace 71. I'm Chad Gruby saying good night, everybody.